राम 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 राम।
हाँ, राम राम राम।
सम्यक् श्रूयते वा?
आं श्रूयते।
अस्तु। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे, गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः, मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे, गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः, मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे, गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः, मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां, लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। आर्तानामार्तिहन्तारं भीतानां भीतिनाशनं, द्विषतां कालदण्डन्तं रामचन्द्रं नमाम्यहम्। नमः कोदण्डहस्ताय सन्धिकृतशराय च, खण्डिताखिलदैत्याय रामायापन्निवारिणे, रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे, रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। अग्रतः पृष्ठतश्चैव पार्श्वतश्च महाबलौ, आकर्णपूर्णधन्वानौ रक्षेतां रामलक्ष्मणौ। सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा, गच्छन्ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं, यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। हयग्रीव हयग्रीव हयग्रीवेति यो वदेत्, तस्य निस्सरते वाणी जह्नुकन्या प्रवाहवत्। शारदा शारदाम्भोजवदना वदनाम्बुजे, सर्वदा सर्वदास्माकं सन्निधिं सन्निधिं क्रियात्। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता, अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनूमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं, वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। यः कर्णाञ्जलिसम्पुटैरहरः सम्यक् पिबत्यादरात् वाल्मीकेर्वदनारविन्दगलितं रामायणाख्यं मधु जन्मव्याधिजरा विपत्तिमरणैरत्यन्तसोपद्रवम् संसारं स विहाय गच्छति पुमान् विष्णोः पदं शाश्वतम् असाध्यसाधकस्वामिन्नसाध्यं तव किं वद रामदूतदयासिन्धो मत्कार्यं साधय प्रभो। सम्यक् श्रूयते वा वसुधे? श्रीहरये नमः, श्रीहरये नमः, श्रीहरये नमः। जानकीकान्तस्मरणं जय जय राम राम। श्रीपतेः भगवतः रामचन्द्रमूर्तेः परमकरुणया राममन्दिरप्रतिष्ठापनाङ्गत्वेन क्रियमाणेऽस्मिन् नवदिनसाध्य श्रीमद्वाल्मीकि रामायण पारायण नवाह क्रम ब्रह्मसत्राख्य कर्मणि अद्य षष्ठदिनं वर्तते। सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं नमस्काराः। अस्माभिः श्री सुन्दरकाण्डस्य नवरत्नानि दृश्यन्ते, अनुभूयन्ते, प्राप्स्यन्ते च। ततो रावणनीतायाः सीतायाः शत्रुकर्षणः येष पदमन्वेष्टुं चारणाचरिते पथि यस्य त्वेतानि चत्वारि वानरेन्द्र यथा तव स्मृतिर्धृतिर्मतिर्दाक्ष्यं स कर्मसु न सीदति अनिर्वेदश्रियो मूलम् अनिर्वेदः परं सुखम् अनिर्वेदो हि सततं सर्वार्थेषु प्रवर्तकः करोति सफलं जन्तोः कर्म यत्तत् करोति सः तस्मादनिर्वेदकरं यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमं भूयस्तावद्विचेष्यामि देशान् रावणपालितान्। एवम् अस्माभिः इदानीं रत्नत्रयं तु साधितं। यावत् माणिक्यं तरणे सुधार्यममलं मुक्ताफलं शीतगोः माहेयस्य च विद्रुमम्। एतावत्पर्यन्तं माणिक्यं, मुक्ताफलं, विद्रुमम् एतत्त्रयमपि साधितं। चतुर्थमणिः मरकतम् अस्माभिः अद्य अनुभूयते। यदि शक्यते पुष्परागमपि अद्य स्वीकुर्मः। 3 Ratnas, rare gems we have been able to experience, enjoy and internalize. It is already within us now, those 3 gems. The 4th gem we are in progress, the emerald Marakata Mani, which gives the anugraha of Buddha Graha, is in progress. If possible, we will touch the 5th Mani, Pushparagam, which is the Guru Anugraha Karaka today if possible. And the other 4 Ratnas, we will try to see it in the next few days. नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्र यमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः. The 4th Ratnam, Marakata Mani. There is one shloka which is again told along with this shloka as a mantra. Just like we saw Yahi Vaishravane and then Swargoyam Devalokoyam also joined together. Anirveda Shriyo Moolam joined with Karoti Saphalam Jantoho. Namostu Ramaya, the last but one shloka of the same sarga. Tadunnasam Pandaradantam Avranam Shuchismitam Padmapalashalocanam द्रक्ष्येतदार्यावदनं कदान्वहं प्रसन्नताराधिपतुल्य दर्शनम. This shloka is also told along with the above shloka and experienced. So what has happened now in the background, if we see, Hanuman is in Lanka. He is trying to search Sita Mata. He has gone across various places like what we saw yesterday. Panashalaha, Pushpagrihani, Chitrashalaha, Kridagrihani, Vimanani, all of these many places he is searching. Iti sanchintya bhuyopi. Then he gets a little bit worried. And after that worry, he tries to calm himself and again, bhuyopi vichetum upachakrame. Let me again try to search, he decides. And then again, he searches more places, multiple times, to the extent Chaturangula matropi navakashas savidyate. Not even 4 finger space is left over. Multiple times he has searched already. And then he is fully worried. He is in a very difficult state. He is going through lot of emotions in his mind. Just imagine if we are in a Shatru Desha, a foreign enemy place, alone, trying to search for Sita Mata. And after searching multiple times also, we are not able to find. What is the kind of emotions we will go through? Similarly, Hanuman also goes through this as a Leela and gives us lot of lessons, because every day in our life, lot of people are going through lot of these kind of emotions. 2-3 sargas are dedicated for this only. This is all a patha for us. So there, what happens? Again, he takes a pause. He is worried. He takes a pause, resolves himself, I will search again. Again, he doesn't get, he gets worried, he gets dejected, depressed, and he sits. Again, he motivates himself, and again, he starts. Like this multiple times has happened. And after that, again, at one point of time, this cycle has happened many times, and at one point of time, he decides, no, if I go back without a good news, then something not so good will happen. If I don't go also, something is going to happen. But at least if I don't go, they will be hoping that someday I will come and some good news will come. So what I will do, I will take a difficult step on my life and I will do my Jiva Tyaga itself. That is what he is trying to decide. At that time, again, but what happens? Because of his Rama Bhakti, Rama Upasana, Rama Anugraha, and that Ramayana within him, it never allows him to take a wrong decision. That is the power of Ramayanam. When we have Ramayana Upasana every day, when we do the Parayanam, when we keep thinking about Ramayana again and again and Rama again and again, whatever happens, everything good happens. All good decisions happen. All Mangala Karyas keep happening every day, always. So similarly, at that time, he gets one more buddhi within himself, that he has to now consider the effect of his failure. So many people, like we saw yesterday, will get affected in sequence. And just by him not achieving success, if so many people are going to be affected, he then decides that I should somehow work and get this done. Again, he goes and tries to search. But again, he doesn't find Sita Mata. Again, he starts contemplating that I will give up my life. And for that, what are the alternates which are prescribed by Shastras? To that extent, he starts thinking. Again, at that time, some more people will be affected because of me. So he pauses, he thinks, and he makes a statement which is applicable for all of us. Vinashe bahavo doshaha jivan bhadrani pashyati tasmat pranan dharishyami dhruvo jivita sangamaha. Vinashe bahavo doshaha. By giving up on any activity, on any task, if we take up something and we are not able to achieve that, the solution is not in giving it up. The solution is in trying to find out what went wrong and trying to solve it actually. This is a powerful Upadesha which our Guru gave us actually. Sri Dikshatar Mahodaya is there, who gave us this powerful powerful lesson in our life. When one of us went and we asked, we have been doing all these Parayanams, Mahodaya, but then we are not finding fruit. We are going to stop from now onwards. We will do something else. At that time, he gave this example that let us say you are sitting in a room and trying to read a book. There is a bulb which is there, small 0-watt bulb is there. You are not able to read properly. So he asked at that time, are you going to switch off the bulb or are you going to take some other step? So we said, yes, we want to read the book. It is a very interesting book. We want to read. So we will remove that 0-watt bulb and we will put a very powerful bulb actually there, which has high power. So then he said, if you are able to do that for a book reading, for a karya which you want to do sadhana, why will you do something different? We didn't understand properly. So when you change that and put a more wattage bulb and ensure that that wattage meets your requirement, when your sadhana is not enough to give you the fruit, what you should do? Should you stop doing that or should you continue doing it in an enhanced way till you find the result? So we said, yes, we got the lesson. Thank you, Mahodaya. And we came back. So, vinashe bahavo doshaha. Just by giving it up, anything, whatever we do, we should never stop that. Even if that result doesn't come favorably, what we are asking, actually the result will be favorable, which we will not know now. God will always give a result and that is favorable. That paripakvata we will get over a period of time also. So, vinashe bahavo doshaha jivan bhadrani pashyati. And when we are living with that commitment and that effort, Bhadrani Pashyati, surely we will get the good result only. There is one more mantra which Sita Mata says, and again Bharata also says. This mantra comes 2 times in Ramayana. That is Kalyani Batagatheyam Laukiki Pratibhatima Yeti Jivantamanandam Naram Varshashatadapi, which means just by holding on to life, Jaan hai to Jahan hai. That is what they say in Hindi. So you hold on to life, hold on to your effort, hold on to your activities, enhance that effort. Then always the good will happen. This is the lesson which Hanuman is teaching us actually. Tasmat pranan dharishyami dhruvo jivita sangamaha. If I am alive and I hold on to my life and I continue the effect of search, someday avashyam I will meet Sita Mata, and happiness can come only to the person who is living the life fully. So this gives him more hope. Again, this is nth time in the cycle which is happening, but again he decides, Yavat Sitam hi pashyami Ramapatnim yashasvini tavadetam purim lankam vichinomi punaf 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 punah. Again and again I will keep searching. So this is that 52nd shloka. Just if you see the shloka numbers and how the emotions are happening in the mind, brain of Hanuman, it will give us lot of lessons. So he says, till I find Sita Mata, I will not stop. That is my decision. I will keep searching. Very beautiful lesson. Then what he decides, okay, while searching, I think I have to do something extra now. I have to do something which I have not done till now. He is continuing the vrata only, but still with more determination I have to do. And he takes a vrata, a self-discipline more. Ihaiva niyataharaha vatsyami niyatendriyaha. He does a sankalpa. Idanim prabriti. Purnataya niyataharaha. Aham niyatendriyaha. Controlling all my senses more. And not taking any food. He has not taken any food. He has been controlling till now. But still again he does a sankalpa. And I will stay here and continue my work with that kind of determination. So he says, and because of my going back with the not so good news or not being successful, let not those Vanaraha, Naraha, all of them perish. So he takes a resolve, he takes a vrata, and then when he has done this vrata, he just lifts his head up and sees there, and there he sees Ashoka Vanika Cheyam Drishyate Ya Mahadruma Imamadhi Gamishyami Nahiyam Vichita Maya. He sees that there is one vana which is called as Ashoka Vana. Now some of our children ask, Mahodaya, was there one nameplate board put called as Ashoka Vana this way? It may have been there, but the other answer to that question is, in all Raja's chambers, palace, or that place where they are, all of them had an Ashokavana. Even for Rama, there was an Ashokavana which was there, both in the Yatra Sarga, later in the Pattabhisheka and all. We see that Rama tells them, take them to this favorite garden. Every king generally had their favorite garden, and that was called as Ashoka Vanam. Whenever they had this stress of Rajyabhara and all, they would go to this place, sit there, see the nature, take that break. Today we have lot of self-improvement books by lot of authors who talk about taking breaks, relieving, refreshing ourselves, rejuvenation, and all other things, detoxifying. All these are there. This was done by our Rajas in Treta Yuga itself, even before that. So this Ashokavanam is the most beautiful part of any palace, and as you can see, there are various characteristics which is described also. They have these full year fruits, full year flowers, full year greeneries, and these kind of plants and Vishesha special flora fauna are available there. Because Ashokavanam, you don't know when they may go, but all that time these kind of Sarvarutu Phala Pushpani, that phrase itself comes actually. So by seeing this itself, Hanuman gets to know this is that Ashokavanam of our Ravana. And Ashokavanika Cheyam Drishyate Ya Mahadruma. There are special tall trees which are there, which are generally there only in an Ashokavanam. So Imamadhigamishami Mahadruma is an adjective to Ashoka Vanika. One is it has very Maha means tall trees, Mahadruma special trees. The other usage of Mahadruma, a very, very experienced meaning which an elderly person told, is Ashoka Vanika became a Mahadruma not by just presence of tall trees, but by the presence of that Shimshapa Vriksha where Sita Mata was sitting. Therefore, that became a Mahadruma, and that Drumam Yasyam Sa Ashoka Vanika Mahadruma. It became Ashoka Vanika Cheyam Drishyate Ya Mahadruma Imamadhi Gamishyami Nahiyam Vichitamaya. Till now, I have not gone to this place. He gets that new spark. Many times this happens, even when we are doing some project, when we are doing an audit, when we are doing some assignment, somehow we will get stuck somewhere and we will not be able to go. At that time, all it requires is, sometimes we try to put more effort, we do more night outs, all that tries to happen. But all it requires is a small refreshing break. You just take a break, sit and meditate, pray to Bhagavan. Just calmly when you sit, suddenly what is in front of you will start appearing now. Imamadhi Gamishyami Nahiyam Vichitamaya. This I have not searched. That is what Hanuman says, and he goes there. And see this beautiful one more lesson which Hanuman teaches us. He is a leader by example. In one of our big four principles, they say, above all, we lead with example. So Hanuman leads with example. What he says, just because in the start of the Sarga, Sasuryaya, Mahendraya, all namaskara done to all these place people. Let me just do my work. That is good. You have to do. Work is worship. All that is fine. But when you have taken a pause and when you are decided that you will again start, he decides that I will again pray to Bhagavan. I have been doing Manushya Prayatnam. Now I know I need more Devanugraham. I need more of this anugraham. And that is when he decides, Vasoon Rudrans Tatha Dityan Ashvinau Marutopi cha Namaskritva Gamishyami Rakshasam Shokavardhanaha. So what I will do? Now I will pray to Vasu, the Ashta Vasus, Rudraha, Ekadasha Adityaha, Ekadasha Rudraha, Adityas, 12 Adityas, Ashvinau, 2 Ashwini Devatas, Marutopi. Marut are the Marut Ganas, 49 Marut Ganas, 7 Maruts broken into 7 pieces during the Indra Aditi. We have seen it that in Balakanda. 49 they become. So 49 Marut Ganas. To all of them I will do Namaskara, and I will go with the resolution that Rakshasam Shokavardhanaha. I will go with that resolution and increase the shokas of all these Rakshasas who are there and troubling Sita Mata. Those Rakshasas of Kamakrodhas who are troubling the Jivatma. When we read the Sundarakanda, Hanuman comes to our rescue and protects us from all these Rakshasas and the Rakshasas who are trying to pull us down. Then again, when he decides, again he sits. He says, Samuhurtamivadhyatva chinta vagrathitendriyaha udatishtan mahatejaha Hanuman marutatmajaha. At that time, Hanuman takes a pause. Again he resolves, Muhurtamiva dhyatva. Muhurtam can be taken as an upalakshanam for few seconds, few moments, few minutes. But the one meaning of the word muhurta is 1/30th of a day. When it gets divided, around 48 minutes. Even in a Lagna Patrika, when we put muhurta, it is around this. Sometimes it goes up to even 1.5 hours, depending on the Lagna. So 48 minutes is generally termed as a muhurta as per calculation. There are other difference of thoughts, but here it can even mean a few moments. Samuhurtamiva dhyatva dhyanam kritva. So many people say all these Ashtanga Yoga, Dhyana, Pranayama, all these came later after Patanjali only. In Ramayana, they did not know any of all this. Again and again, we see all more parts of all the Ashtanga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. All of this have been, words have been used. The concepts have been used. And all of this has been practically done. The beauty of Ramayana, even when we see this Arthashastra, we get to know that Ramayana is a practical case study grantha based on which lot of people later have developed theories. Arthashastra, for example, lot of, even from Saptanga, the 7 Prakritis which are there, the Samadana Bheda Danda, or the Shadgunya Sandhi Vigraha, which is international diplomacy policies, all of these are practically adopted and shown how to do it in Ramayana. Later people have developed it as a theory and presented it back to us in Arthashastra, or here this the yoga sadhanas by Patanjali Maharshi. All of this comes, but here they are doing it practically itself. Chinta vagrathitendriyaha. And then by doing that meditation, what happens? In theory, we will study meditation, advantage, benefits, fruits, conclusion. Here, directly he has experienced it. Chinta vagrathitendriyaha. All the worries, all the tapa, the stress, the depression, what he got, everything went away. He became fully calm. He got lot of energy. And Udatishtan Mahatejaha, he mentally got up, charged up. It can even be he physically got up. Udatishtat, it can be taken in any ways. Mahatejaha. And here, Valmiki, now he uses the word Mahatejaha, full of tejas, not sadharana tejas. Mahatejaha. Hanuman Maru, he becomes Mahateja, and Hanuman Marutatmajaha. With this background, we now enter the fourth Ratna, what we are seeing. But continuing the discussion we had yesterday, whenever we have a problem, whenever we have a trouble, when situations put us into disappointments and a depression kind of a situation, what should we do? Hanuman teaches us, first take a pause. Think of the consequences, what can go wrong. Think of the risk, think of the probable solutions. Adopt a self-discipline that I will do more sadhana, I will take up this vrata. Start meditating, think more, be in an open mind, and wherever required, take help. Take the help of all Bhagavan, high powers, energies, elders, well-wishers, parents. Talk to people, take help. It is not at all wrong to ask for help. So take that help. And here, Hanuman prays to the Bhagavans and takes help from them. And that is where we have the next Ratna. Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Devyai cha tasyai janakatmajayai Namostu Rudrendra Yamanilebhyah Namostu Chandrarkamarudganebhyah. To understand the power of this Ratna, we should have gone through that emotions, what Hanuman is going through, and at what moment this is coming it out, and how he is praying. This we have to experience. So the background is very important for us to know. And next time when we are doing the Sarga Parayanam, automatically we will be there with Hanuman in that Ashoka Vanam, and we will be seeing this in front of us. Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Devyai cha tasyai janakatmajayai Namostu Rudrendra Yamanilebhyah Namostu Chandrarkamarudganebhyah. As always, first we will see the Sadharana Artha of this shloka. Very simple shloka. We all, by reading itself, all of you know the meaning anyways. But just as a kartavya, we have to tell the meaning once. Namaha astu. Let salutations be. To whom? Ramaya namaha astu. To Rama. Sa Lakshmanaya, along with Lakshmana. Let that namaskara be to Lakshmana, and along with Lakshmana, that Rama who is along with Lakshmana, let my namaskara be to him. Devyai cha tasyai janakatmajayi. To that Devi who is the daughter of Janaka. Namostu Rudra Indra Yama Anilebhyah. Rudra Devata, Indra Devata, Anila Devata, which is Vayu, Yama Devata, and Anila Devata, which is Vayu. And after finishing that, Namo Astu, let salutations be to Chandra, Arka, Marudgana. 3 set. Chandras, the Surya, all the type of Suryas, all Suryas. Marudganebhyah. This Gana can be done Anvaya anywhere. So multiple moons are there across the galaxy. Multiple suns are there. It can also be to Chandra, specifically the Chandra or the Arka we know. Marudganebhyah. So this is the shloka. It is a Namaskara Purvaka Mangala shloka, which is being told by Hanuman himself. So it is a Mahamantra which has come out of him. So here, what are the commentators telling about this Mahamantra shloka before we experience the bhashyas or the experience what elders have told? As a formal process, we will see what commentators have told. So first is Govindaraja. Sri Govindaraja in the Bhushana Vyakhyana, he says, Sarvan Devan Namasyanti Ramasyarthe Yashasvinaha. This shloka might appear familiar for us. Suddenly, if we think, oh, this shloka is in Ayodhya Kanda. Sarvan Devan Namasyanti Ramasyarthe Yashasvinaha. This shloka is in the 2nd chapter of Ayodhya Kanda. So, what is the background of that shloka? The background of that shloka is in Ayodhya Kanda, 1st Sarga, Gachata Matulakulam Bharatena Mahatmana Shatrugno Nitya Shatrugnaha Nitya Priti Puraskritaha. It starts with this shloka, Ayodhya Kanda. There, Dasharatha proposes to do Yavarajya Pattabhisheka of Rama, and he puts the proposal in front of all the Mantri Sadas. Today we are talking about democracy. Here, this is a live classic example of democracy in Treta Yuga in Ramayana. He could have taken a unanimous decision. Nobody would have questioned him. People would have felt happy. But still, he wanted to talk to his mantris and take their concurrence. He speaks to people. He sees the guna of Rama. The two sargas are very, very powerful sarga of Ayodhya Kanda. The phala, the fruit of reading those two sargas, Parayanam, elders have told that if you want to be a good son to your parents, read that two sargas. If you want to be a good father, and if you want to, let us say that we have a problem saying that our children are not listening to us, they are not going the right marga, the san marga. Listening to us is not autocraticness or something like that, but listening is going in the right marga. What should we do? Let us read these two sargas, Ayodhya Kanda, Sarga 1, Sarga 2. Reading that, automatically we will go in Dharma Marga. Our children, our generations will also, our friends, all of us together, Rama will take us in Dharma Marga. This is one phala, one drishta phala, what elders are doing. Of course, adrishta phalas are many and we can't tell all that, but still this sarga is reminded us of that phala. So, what is happening in that sarga? When Dasharatha proposes it, at that time, all the mantris, they all start talking the gunas, the praja, all of them start talking about the great qualities of Rama. Katanchid upakarena krite naikena tushyati. Even if somebody has done one small help to Rama, Rama doesn't forget it. He will shower them with blessings. And Nasmaratyapakaranam shatamapyatmavattaya. He does not remember even 100 troubles somebody has done. He doesn't even remember. And if that person comes in front of him, he will say, what trouble? I didn't get any troubles, Mahodaya. No trouble and all. You didn't do anything. I am fine. So he will not even remember. Shatamapyatmavattaya. Forcefully, planningly, conspiracy wise, you go and do trouble. Still, he will not even remember. He will not even know. But somewhere, some one side good thing you have done, he will remember that upakara which is done. Lot of incidents and examples elders give in their upanyasas. This kind of a Rama, they explain all these gunas. And at the end, what happens is, all of them, that is the Devas, the Gandharvas, the Siddhas, Rishis, the Prajas, all of them start praying to Bhagavan. And they say that, oh Bhagavan, please ensure that this Rama gets installed as the Raja, Yuvaraja Pattabhisheka, and he becomes our king. Then we will all be taken care beautifully well. So this is a Rama Rajya Prarthana, which currently we are also doing. That this Rama Rajya, through the Rama Mandira, the Rama Rajya, permanently in the world, this Rama Rajya should be always established, re-established, and it should win over all the evil forces who are trying to do difficult wars and other situations. All of that should go everywhere. Shanti, Anandam should prevail, and that will happen through Rama Rajya. And that prarthana is being reminded by Govinda Raja Ityukta Ritya, in that way, how they did during that time. Similarly, here Hanuman is again praying to the gods for the sake of Rama, that that Sita Mata should be found and she gets joined with Rama and Mangalam happens. That he is trying to remind again. Abhimata labhas tvaraya sarvan namaskaroti. Therefore, he is doing that namaskara not for himself. Ramaya Mangalam bhavatu. As a Mangala Shasanam, he is doing it. This is what Govinda Raja tells in his commentary. What beautiful commentaries, and how people have experienced front, forth and back. They have experienced this Ramayana so beautifully. All of this by again and again doing this Parayana, reading the Vyakhyana, we will get that benefit. We will get that experience. Nagesha Bhattar in the Tilaka Vyakhyana, he says, Pratigyatam namaskaram anutisthati namostu Ramaya iti. He already took a pratigya after that vrata, that again I will do namaskaram to all gods and then I will do the search. Sometimes we do lot of pratignyas. Let this happen, I will do this. Harake, they say. or some mannat we do. What happens? This Kali, he will enter us after that activity is fulfilled. He will erase that from our mind. That should not happen. That is what elders says. Which is why sometimes our elders, they say in the puja room or somewhere, they will have one permanent marker board. You write it and keep it there. So that you also know, others also know. Elders will remind you. That day you prayed, you wanted some achievement, laukika achievement, marriage has to happen, putra, pautra, santana, dauhitra had to happen. At that time you prayed, Bhagavan, I will come to Tirupati, I will come to Guruvayur, I will do Tulabharam. Lot of things are there. One of the steps in the journey, we are through that. Then when we do such that pratignatam, we tend to forget after that phala we get. That should not happen. Therefore, Nagesha Bhattar is reminding that here Hanuman did not forget. Even after that meditation, he could have just gone there. He didn't do that. He meditated. Samuhurtam iva dhyatva. Then he started and did the namaskara. Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Devyai cha tasyai janakatmajayai Namostu Rudrendra Yamani lebhyaha Namostu Chandrarkamarudganebhyaha. So, pratignatam namaskaram anutishtati saha katham namostu ramaya iti shlokena. Anena, the second thing what happened at that pratigna time, what did he tell actually? I will pray to Indra, Agni, Vayu, Ashwinau, Marutas-tatha. He told all this list. At that pratigna time, he did not tell the name of Rama, Lakshmana. But additionally, he is doing this. Why is he doing? He did pratigna for, let us say, 4-5 devatas, group of devatas. He could have done to them. At the pratigna time, he didn't tell Rama. But now, he is also starting with doing namaskara to Rama, his Aradhya Devata. And he is doing that first. The first preference he is giving to Rama now. And he is starting. Why? This is a place, though in Ramayana, the purpose of Ramavatara is Martyavatarastviha Martya Shikshanam. It is a manual, working manual for all human beings on how you should lead your life. Martya Shikshanam, training manual, Ramayanam is. We should not get fooled by somebody who tells Ramayana is a story. If somebody tells it as a story, many of us sometimes we think, Arey, Ramayana is a story. I know Ramayana. What is there in that? Rama, Sita went, they came back. That's all. No. It is a manual, working manual at every second of our life. It is useful. So here, that is where Martyavatarastviha Martya Shikshanam. Rakshovadhayaiva naitu kevalam. It is not even for Rakshasa Vadha. Rakshasa Vadha is a nimitta. So that is what they say. So in that manual, what he says, Rama keeps telling himself that I am just a Manushyapa. Don't take me as something greater than that. Just like humans are there, I have emotions, I have dukkha, I have this grihastha dharma, I have a kshatriya dharma. I am doing all this just like an ordinary human will do. He keeps telling it. But there are certain data points in the Ramayana where clearly, if we carefully extract, we can prove. Let us say somebody does a research on the divinity or avataratva of Rama as a Bhagavan and not as a Manushya. There are some data points, out of which this is one data point which Nagesha Bhatta in the Tilaka Vyakhyana takes it out. Anena shlokena kim jnayate Ramasya Bhagavad Avataratvam Suchitam Vartate. If it is an ordinary person, why he will start with Manamostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya? Rama is that Parabrahma Vastu, that Devata who is standing in front of us. So, therefore, Rudradi Namaskarena Sahitam Atra Ramasyapi Namaskaraha Natihi Bhagavataha Natihi Kritaha Virajate is what is being told by Nagesha Bhatta in the Tilaka Vyakhyana. So these Vyakhyanas give us that trigger and experience. It sparks those experience actually. Similarly, Shivasahaya in the Shiromani Vyakhyanam explains Tato Ravana Nitayaha was a Valmiki Krita Mangala Shloka for the Ramayanam. Now, after a few shlokas, Hanuman is going to see Sita Mata. It needs a Mangala at this point of time. So, Tatkalikam Hanumatkrita Mangala Shlokam Idamaha Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Devyai cha tasyai janakatmajayai Namostu Rudrendra Yamanilebhyah Namostu Chandrarkamarudganebhyah. The more times we keep telling this shloka, listening to this shloka, that mantra should internalize into our DNA and it should become part of ourselves. Ramadibhyah namostu iti uvacha iti sheshah. So for all the Rama and others, let salutations be. This is Hanuman uvacha. That line is missing here, but generally in Ramayana you don't find this uvacha. At that time that sampradaya may not have been there. But iti uvacha iti shesha, that is to be understood, is what Shivasahaya tells in the Shiromani Vyakhyana. Now we will get into the word by word explanation, very short summary, because otherwise just Ramaya word, we will have even 9 days of gems will not be enough for us. But we will just see one or two aspects and go ahead with this shloka. Pada pada Vishesha Tippani in this Mahamantra we will see. So Ramaya, Namostu Ramaya. So that Rama Parabrahma, Paramatma, the Aradhya Devata of Hanuman, through whose power he has come all the way. He is going to find Sita Mata. He is going to get that Ramalingana, and the entire Ramayanam happens. That Rama Nama Bhakti, that Rama Nama Mahima, that Rama Mahima, Ramayana Mahima. All of this gets summarized in this Ramayana. Ramaya, Namostu Ramaya. Again, Ramaya. He could have said Namah Shivaya. He himself is Rudramsha Sambhuta. In the Ashtotra, Rudravirya Samudbhavaya Namaha, one name comes for Anjaneya. But at that time, what he does, he could have done Shiva Namaskara first. He could have even done, let us say, Narayana Namaskara, Mahavishnu. As a Namaskara, he could have done there, and then he could have come to the Avataras. But then he is a very intelligent person. Buddhir balam yashodhairyam. What he does namaskaram to Shiva and to Narayana by using the word Namostu Ramaya. How, Mahodaya, this is possible? Because elders have told. One of the origins in the Shatakoti Pravistaram we saw, those two letters came to Shiva, Ra and Ma. That is one explanation. Ram, the Agni Bijakshara, because Surya Vamsha, therefore Ram, Rama. That is one more explanation we have seen. But here, what we are seeing, Ashtakshara Mahamantra is there. Being publicly that Mahamantra cannot be told, but we all know the mantra. A Narayana Sambandhi mantra is there. There is a Pranava, there is a Namaskara also to it. It forms into 8 letters. In that, if you take one center letter, the entire meaning of that Nama goes opposite. Na Ayanaya, it will go off. So that letter is taken. That Hridaya of that Ashtakshara Narayana Mahamantra is Ra. Then Na, again there is a Shiva Panchakshara which is there for Shiva. In that also, if you take one letter, that mantra becomes opposite. That is Ma. So if you take that Ma out of it, Ra from here, Ma from here, the Hari Hara Abhedatva, the Vishiva Narayana Aikyatva, all of this comes into one word. Namostu Ramaya. That great Rama mantra, which can purify everybody of all sins. Patita Pavanaha Ramaha. Of an Ahalya, that Shapa Vimochanam. Gridhra Sadgati, Shabari Moksha Sakshi Bhuta. All of this we have seen in the past. All of this powerful mantra is this Rama. Namostu Ramaya. But is the Bhagavat mantra enough? Is the next question. That itself is not enough for him. Now, in the Kishkinda Kanda, what has happened? Till the Kishkinda Kanda, Hanuman was doing this Rama Japa. Rama, 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 Rama. In Kishkinda Kanda, when he came and he saw that entire fourth sarga is in Dvivachana. If you have to practice Dvivachana of Sanskritam, read that fourth sarga. There, all Chira Vasanau, Dhanupravara Paninau, Kimau, Kim Bhavantau, Kau, Surya Vamsha Samudbhavau, Rishitulya Parakramau, Deva Danava Gandharva Sahitau. Like this, all tau, you can see that. And now he has started doing upasana of Rama along with Lakshmana after that Kishkinda Kanda. This is one explanation, experiencing it like this. So, Ramaya, when you tell, Rama cannot be enjoyed, experienced alone. He is a Grihastha Devata. He is a very powerful householder Devata he is. So what happens? Immediately he has seen Salakshmanaya. Together he experiences both of them together. Why together? Bahif prana ivaparaha. Lakshmana is that outside prana of Rama has come outside and it is sitting in Lakshmana. Bahif prana ivaparaha. In the Avatara Sarga Balakanda, Valmiki says that is the power of Lakshmana. Why is Lakshmanaya? One more reason. He is the Adishesha Avatara. And with that power of Adishesha, everything can be achieved. He can go everywhere and he can go to small places and search for Sita Mata. Why Salakshmanaya? One more reason. Bhagavan Anugraha, let it be, that is good only. But first we have to get the Bhagavata Anugraha. Who is that Parama Bhagavata who has come all the way to this forest to do Sushrusha of Rama? He is Lakshmana. In Ayodhya Kanda, Sumitra says, Srishtastvam Vanavasaya. I gave birth to you, O Lakshmana. His mother says, only so that you can go in the Vanavasa and assist Rama. So you should be along with him only. And Ramam Dasharatham Vidhi. Think of Rama as Dasharatha. Mam Vidhi Janakatmajam. Think of Sita as me. And Atavim Ayodhyam Vidhi. Think of the forest as Ayodhya and continue doing your seva for Rama. With that, he has sent, Sumitra has sent Lakshmana. So that Bhagavatottama is Lakshmana. So he has to do the upasana of Bhagavata Anugraha. We need to do always any activity. Bhagavad Anugraha, Bhagavata Anugraha. Both of this have come together in this shloka. The next, what happens in this shloka? Devyai cha tasyai janakatmajayai. So he tells Devi, the divine form, Devi. Tasyai janakatmajayai. Rama has told Sita that name and sent. But I have not seen that Sita. So how can I use that word and do namaskara? But I have heard that she is a Devi, therefore it is a divine person. And she is the daughter of Janaka, this I know. Therefore, he does not use the word Sita, but he does a namaskara to the divine form, a Devi, divine feminine form, Devi, and he does that namaskara. Also, we can take it as Devyai cha tasyai, tasyai. The tat shabda denotes the Parashakti. Through the Devi, out of the 6 margas, Adi Shankara Bhagavad Pada consolidated at his contemporary time the 6 margas which were there and gave us the 6 margas as Shanmatam. That is, you can decide the Devata of your Aradhyatva and you can follow. Within that, one of the marga is called Shaktam or the Srividya Upasana Marga, worshipping the goddess form and attaining the purpose of human life, the mukti. There, tasyai namaha, tubhyan namaha, ayyai namaha. The Tattvasana word in Lalita Sahasranama comes 2 times. Generally, we say in Vishnu Sahasranama, some of the namas are repeated. But in Lalita Sahasranama, there are no repetitions. How? But somebody asks, sir, Tattvasana comes there also, in the end also it comes Tattvasana. No, So it is tasyai namaha, tubhyan namaha, ayyai namaha. So tasyai denotes that Lalita. There it is real tattva, full sattvasana. Here the word is split. And tasyai is to that Parashakti, Jagannmata, who has now taken avatara as Janakatmajayai. Why he used the word Janakatmaja, Videha Raja, Mithilatmaja, lot of things he could have used. Why he used Janakatmajai? In the previous one of the sessions we said, just like when Janaka was doing the plowing the land, drilling, searching, cleaning the land, at that time Janakatmaja Sita gave darshan by herself. Oh Sita Mata, I have been searching for you. I have been drilling, plowing, entire place I am doing all this. I am not able to find you. Just like you did Karuna to Janaka, your father, please do Karuna to me also, O Mata. Devyai Chatasyai Janakatmajayai. She is that Paradevata. Only when a Paradevata decides to give us darshan. Many of us, when we go to the Vaishno Devi, when there is a plan, people tell, all plan you can do. जब माता का बुलावा आएगा तभी तुम जा सकते हो. बुलावा आना है. And when people go there, they scream out of the top head of their voice, Bulava aa gaya, Bulava aa gaya. She has called me. So, Paradevata, Tasyi, Paradevatayi Namaskaraha, you please show yourself to me. Till now, if I have been thinking that I can find you, no Mata, I am sorry. That may have been some ahankara. I crossed Shatanyaham Yojananam Kim Krameyam Bahunyapi. What is this Shata Yojana and all? It is Leela Jala I can do. If some ahankara has been shown by me, please forgive me. You please show yourself to me. Devyai Chatasyai Janakatmajayai. Namostu Rudra. Rudra. Why Rudra? Rudam Dravayati iti Rudraha. Rudam Dukkham. Any dukkha if we have to worship Rudra. The Vedas themselves do namaskara to only one God across the Vedas, and that Devata is Rudra. Namaste Rudra Manyave. And then Adi Namaskara, Antato Namo Hiranyabahave Namaha, Senanye Namaha, Dishancha Pataye Namaha. Namaskara again and again. Vedas do Namaskara to that Rudra Devata. Why? Because he removes all our dukkha. Then, and he is that Samhara Murti. He can remove all the Sankatas. So, Namostu Rudra. Next, Indra. Why Indra? Because Indra is that lord of all other devatas. He is the Adhipati. So if you do namaskara to the Adhipati, it is as good you have done to all the devatas also. So first Indra namaskara he is doing. Apart from that, he is sitting in Akasha. And he can see everything from the Akasha. He can just like this, he can see that Ashoka Vana, there Hanuman, just go this side, there, take a left there, you can see Sita Mata, see Simshupa Vriksha, just below that. He can guide us actually. So Rudra, Indra, Yama. So Yama, because let us there say that if there is any untoward happening also, Yama knows what happens to an individual before, after, and later also. All this information is there only with Yama in his department, Chitragupta, and all of them have that. So any help to find somebody, we need Yama's support always. So therefore, even if Yama has taken or something has happened, still with the anugraha of Yama, he can successfully find Sita Mata and bring her back to Rama. That is the prarthana to Yama also. Anilebhyaha, Rudra, Indra, Yama, Anilebhyaha, to all of them, four of them together. Therefore, it is a Samasta Pada, therefore Bahuvachana. Anila is Vayu Devata. So, why Vayu Devata? Why now? Till now he didn't do. Why he is doing it now? Because he has done Sasuryaya, Mahendraya, Pavanaya, Swayambhuve he has done. But again he is doing because reason one, he is the Prana Devata. So as a Prana Devata, please show me the life where Sita Mata is, and please give me my life. because my life, on this lot of lives are depending. Today in Sundarakandam, when Hanuman comes back, Angada tells, all the Vanaras tell, Jivitasya Pradatatvam. You gave us life. We had almost decided not to continue our lives. Now you have given that life back to us, O Hanuman. If Hanuman has to give that life, he has to get his life back now, because he is also in a very emotional state now. For that Prana Devata, Anila is required, and then he becomes that Mukhya Prana Devata also. So Anila, he takes the Ashirvada of Anila Devata. Also, as a Putra, sometimes we go and do lot of things outside. We do lot of things, but we forget that we have to take blessings of elders, parents at home. Some hurry or something, unintentionally it happens, not intentionally. We may forget and go off. Then there will be remembering, oh, I did not do namaskaram to Appa Amma. There itself one namaskara. Today we have the facility of calling and telling, but still that namaskara, Mata Pitrubhyo Namaha, Ashirvadan Prayachatu. So we can do that namaskara. So to his father, he does one more namaskara, Anilebhya. And now it comes almost in the last, after Rama, Lakshmana, Devata, Rudra, Indra, Yama. Finally, you are coming to me, oh Hanuman. What is this? Will he ask like this? No, because he is a Pita, he is a Bandhu. Fathers, parents will always be, Are, no, why namaskar and all? You go do your work, pa. Everything, my blessings are always there for you. You go and do your work, everything will be successful. Go in the path of Satya, Dharma. You have all my blessings always. That is how they will do. So even in the end, Anilebhyaha, in the last, it is the last word of this Samasta Pada. Rudrascha, Indrascha, Yamascha, Anilascha, Rudra, Indra, Yama, Anilebhyaha, Anilaha, Tebhyaha, Rudrendra, Yama, Anilebhyaha. Even at the last of the Samasta Pada you put, they will not be angry. They will bless you. After that, Chandra. Why Chandra? As a Devata. One of the person also sent a mail recently and asked, the second shloka is in the form of Chandra, and why it is linked to that Mukta Phala and that shloka. Is it because some mental support he is getting? Maybe. So here also he is undergoing lot of mental emotions Hanuman is going through. When you are going through that manas, chitta chanchalyam and all, you need Chandra Anugraha. Why? Because he is the Adipati of Manashanti Karakaha Chandraha Somaha. He gives you that mental peace. That is why if somebody's lunar position is not proper, they become lunatic. That is what people say. So you need the blessing of Chandra. So Chandra, apart from this, he is telling Chandra, oh Chandra, who am I searching for? I am searching for that Sita Mata who has come in your Vamsha. Chandravamsha Jata Sakila, Tari Sahayam Kartavyam Kila Mama Agachatu. Namostu Chandrarka Marudganebhyaha. Similarly, Arka, Surya. There he started from Surya, Sasuryaya Mahendraya. Here Chandra Arka. Now Arka, many reasons are there. We have spoken all that. Now he needs that mental, physical strength again to do more searching. If you need Arogyam Bhaskara Dichet, he needs that health, therefore Surya. He needs to search for that Sita Mata. He needs good eyesight. For good eyesight, you need Surya Anugraha. Then he needs the blessings of, he is doing, whose work he is doing? Rama's work. Rama is born in which Vamsha? Vamsha, Surya Vamsha. Namostu Chandrarka Marudganebhyaha. So, your Vamsha should not get a Kalanka. Chandra and Surya, decide for yourself. Sita has to be searched for the sake of Rama. So both of you now help me. Give me the blessing. Chandrarka Marudganebhyaha. Finally, the Marudganas. Why Marudganas? All of them, they represent the Vayu Gana. 49 Marud Devatas are there. In the Balakanda, the story of this Marudganas come, where Indra, Aditi, the Garbha is broken into 7 parts, and 7 becomes 7. 49 Marudganas are there, and they escape from Mrityu. Maruda, it becomes Marudganas. So at that time, they escape Mrityu. and I am also trying to escape Mrityu. So therefore, please guide me, O Marudganas. One salutation for you also. Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Devyai cha tasyai Janakatmajayai. Namostu Rudrendra Yamanilebhyah. Namostu Chandrarka Marudganebhyah. Tadunnasam Pandaradantam Avranam Shuchismitam Padmapalashalochanam Drakshyetadaryavadanam Kadanvaham Prasannataradhipatulya Varchasam Priyanna Sambhavet Dukkham Apriyadadhikam Bhayam Tabhyam Hiye Viyujyante Namaste Sham Mahatmanam. This is the fifth Ratna which we will try to enjoy experience from tomorrow. Tomorrow we will try to see this fifth Ratna. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishaha go brahmanebhyah shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaskaraha, dhanyavadaha. We had the Sundarakanda Parayanam today. Tomorrow, next 3 days, we have the Yuddhakanda Parayanam. The Parayanam also can be followed during the morning times. If possible, the last day we have Rama Abhisheka. Tomorrow and day after, with the permission of our Venkat Mahodaya and elders, we will see if we can cover the last day's portion between tomorrow and day after by taking a half an hour extra. So we will conclude that and send an email. And if it is half an hour extra, you can take some prasada and prepare yourself for an additional half hour of discourse. That will be a special request from our side. Hope it does not trouble anybody. The 2 sargas are the first 2 sargas of Ayodhya Kanda. Any other questions, kindly please email us vishwam@vyomalabs.in. Whatever little we know, we will share. Sarvebhyah namaskaraha, dhanyavadaha, ram ram ram, ram ram ram.